2021 was a bad year for a lot of things under Joe Biden, but in particular, it was a really bad year for crime. Crime is up at historic, unbelievable levels. New York City reported a 4.1% increase in homicides over a very high 2020. Chicago's increase was 5%. LA suffered a 13% rise in killings. New York City is hanging high hopes on its new mayor, Eric Adams, after a disastrous run with Bill de Blasio.
Yes, I'm at Broadway in Kosciuszko, and I have an assault in progress of 3 males. Yes. I'm sorry?
First day on the job.
No, assault in progress, not past assault. They are fighting each other on the street right now, 3 males.
Let's see that right there, folks. Let's bring it out, Control. That was Adams, an ex-cop, had to spring into action on his first day. You can't make this up. First day on the job, calling 911 when a brawl broke out on the street while he was doing a press conference. These are the cities where you'd expect crime: New York, Chicago, etc. But it doesn't stop there. Nearly every single city across the country is hurting. 2020 was pretty scary. It was a bad year. That year, the homicide rate was the highest in 23 years. But questionable and dangerous criminal justice reforms have made things much worse. Criminals are being released back onto the streets. Prosecutors agreeing to light sentences, and in some cases, no sentences at all for violent felons. You know what we really could use right about now? We could really use the old Joe Biden. I mean, not the old one now, the old Joe Biden, the younger old Joe Biden, the one who literally took no prisoners when it came to crime. Remember when he ran for president back in 2020? There was actually a concern that Joe Biden's past handling of crime, strong handling of crime, could prevent him being elected. He was known in the Senate as Tough on Crime Joe. Where's that guy? As a senator, Joe Biden co-authored Bill Clinton's famous 1994 crime bill, which reversed decades of rising crime. That bill included billions of dollars in funding to states for new prisons, training police officers, and added more law enforcement positions. It put 100,000 more cops on the street, and it worked. When asked about it as recently as 2016, Joe Biden still stood behind the bill.
Another thing about how perspectives change over time. Bobby Rush, member of Congress, said the other day, "I'm ashamed that I voted for the 94 crime bill." You ashamed of that bill?
Not at all. And in fact, I drafted the bill, as you remember.
I know that.
By and large, what it really did, it restored American cities.
Funny thing about video, in 2019, just 3 years later, Joe Biden backtracked after his buddy Kamala Harris and then presidential candidate Cory Booker came after him for that crime bill. And after the woke mob came after it as racist, Joe Biden caved, saying it was a big mistake to support strong sentencing and a firm hand. And when running in 2020, he changed his approach, moving away from imprisonment and calling for an end to mass incarceration. He caved to Booker and Kamala Harris, to the whiny progressive left. And here we are. That approach has trickled down to American cities. Americans paying the price, afraid to walk down our own streets. Historically, the largest spikes in crime, one headline worse than the next, records broken each and every day. 12 cities across America broke homicide records. Cities, look at that. Look at that. They're breaking records from east to west. Where's the tough on crime Biden anyway? The one Americans so desperately need right now? He's nowhere to be found. Right now, it's Americans who are paying the price, but soon enough, the Dems will pay the price for their weak on crime stance. I guarantee it. The 2022 midterms will be catastrophic for the Democrat Party, as catastrophic as crime has been for Americans across the country.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.